What is up, guys? It's Reptile Roman. Today we are going to be doing a Crested Gecko housing care thing. We're going to tell you how to take care of Crested Geckos. And so I'm not going to show my face too much because I just woke up. That's me. You know, I woke up and I was watching Bob's Burgers and I was like, you know what? I have time. Let me make a video. So my last video was a snake feeding. He's over there in that tub. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Yeah. Okay, so crested geckos, they are arboreal lizards. They come from a island or a group of islands called New Caledonia, and that is off the coast of Australia, but way off the coast of Australia. They come from a rainforesty area, and so what arboreal means is that they like height more than width. So when you're thinking about caging, you want to make sure you get something that is taller rather than longer. And these guys can live a pretty long time, 15 to 20 years, if you keep them right. Of course, if you breed them, you know, breeding cuts their life expectancy down a little bit. But these guys are awesome, awesome, awesome pets. I would highly recommend them for a first-time pet, or you know, you just want to try something new, try something interesting. These guys are awesome. So you can house them in multiple different things. As you see here, you can house them in tubs like this. This is a 55 quart tub, which would be good for this girl for her whole life. But I like giving them a little bit more, so I'll be moving her up as she gets older. And when these guys are babies, you want to keep them in something small. So I would say, let me get it real quick. For a baby, start over here, my bad. I would recommend something like this large critter keeper, and then you can move them up to like a 10-gallon or a smaller tub like that, and then move them up to a bigger tub. Or you can do something else and put them in a aquarium or terrarium of some sorts. And what I recommend is something like this. Let me turn on the light for you guys. So this is just a 12 by 12 by 18, and this is the minimum for one as an adult. You can go bigger, get the 18 by 18 by 24 or something even larger. And you know, there's Zoomed, Exoterra brands, there's a whole bunch of different brands, but these are awesome because they're good to display and also they're front opening, so it's easy access. So going back over here, like I said, they do come from the rainforest. You want to provide them with a lot of foliage. You know, a lot of things to climb on, a lot of things to hide in. You know, they like height. So in here you can see just some simple DIY stuff you can do. You can just cut PVC pipes, and I got these from Dollar Store. You can wrap them around and just throw them in there. You can nut and bolt them so they stay on. What I did here was I took just like a leopard gecko hide, and I nut and bolted it to the side. That way she can crawl in. I can still see her. And they like small spaces, so you can get cork barks or you know, any different types of hides. You guys can be creative in how you set up their tanks, because that's the best part about these guys is you can just set it up however you want. And this is my girl here. She's about 2.5 now. This is her fired up. Her name is Torch. I had her since she was a little hatchling, and this is kind of ghetto. But when I first got her, I kept her in a you know, the cheese puffs. They come in that big jar. I cut a hole in that and I put a screen on it, and that's where I housed her for the first few months of her life. And then I got, you know, a tub or a tank, and I put her in there. But as you just saw, these guys do like to jump. So when handling them, just be careful. Don't put them too high up because they might jump out of your hands. And to get them, you can just put your hand underneath slowly, pick them up, and they'll run around you. You could put hand over hand so they crawl on you. Obviously, I can't do that here because I'm holding the camera. She'll probably jump. But she looks super pretty right now. She's all fired up. And these guys come in a whole bunch of different colors. They come from brown to red to yellow to green to white to whatever. And they have different pattern mutations also. This is a flame. They have Harlequins. They have Dalmatians. They have Brindle, Tiger, buckskin or patternless. And then they have, a whole bunch of different morphs and different color mutations. So that's her. So like I said, these guys are from the rainforest, so that means that they like high humidity. So if you're gonna put something in a tub, they hold humidity a lot more. So you probably only need to spray it once or twice a day. Something in a tank, you maybe want to spray it a couple more, depending on where you live, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. And you just want to make sure that the humidity stays above 60% around. Of course, you can eyeball it or get a hydrometer, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Oh, you guys like my Angry Bird pajamas? Yeah, sorry about that. So I'm trying to see anything else. Oh, what's awesome about these guys is that they don't need any extra heating or lighting. These guys do perfectly fine at room temperature. You don't want to go over 80 degrees with these guys because it's going to stress them out. It's going to, if they're stressed out too long, it might cause them to die, which you never want. And so I say anywhere from 70 to 80 degrees is perfect for these guys. They can fluctuate a little bit, but you don't want it to be for too long just because you might stress them out. I won't go into breeding because this is just basic care. What's awesome, great about these guys and what they make such a good beginner pet is what they eat. And if you don't like feeding bugs or crickets or whatever, these guys, they just eat a powder that you mix with water. And she ate hers, so that's not a good example. Let me go ahead and get the pouch. You can either get Repashy or Pangea, but it's pretty much just a pouch like this, and this is all you need. You put 1 teaspoon of this with 2 teaspoons of water, and you feed your gecko fine. And this 2-ounce bag lasts me for both of them for about a long time. I think this is like my 3rd month with it, so and it's still halfway. So these guys are awesome pets. I don't think I'm missing anything, but I may be wrong. So like I said, you want to just grow the housing as they get older. So this is my male. He's just a brindle Dalmatian. He has a little bit of orange blush underneath him too. So he's a little bit smaller, as you can tell, than Torch. So he's just in a smaller bin. But as they get older, he will be upgrading. And you can see just PVC pipe, plants, a little repty hammock, and you don't need to get a fancy food dish, but if you want, you can get one of those, or you can just use bottle caps. So these guys are awesome pets. They're awesome first-time pets. They're awesome second-time pets. They're just awesome pets. And just like I said, the only real thing is just be careful handling them because they're jumpy. But otherwise than that, these guys are golden. There's some awesome lizards. And yeah, I think that's about it. If I missed anything, feel free to comment it down below. Hey girl, what you doing? She's like, what is going on with you? But as you can tell, after a while, they're super chill. They're not as jumpy. But that's really about it. I just really like looking at these guys, so that's why the videos keep going. Anyway, my name is Reptile Roman. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave video ideas down below. And also, I almost forgot, I have a couple shout outs to give. So I came across this one channel that doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but does really cool videos and really good work. Well, this is my page. A little shout out to myself real quick. And so this guy is called Crested Gecko Tips. Oh, Chris's Gecko Tips. And he has awesome videos. He's only at 44 subscribers right now, but he should, he's one of those guys that I think can have a whole bunch of subscribers. He can be one of the top guys on YouTube and reptiles if he gets enough acknowledgement. And I really think he could get there because his videos are awesome. So check that out. And then I also gotta plug my buddy, my friend, my partner in business, Futter Guy. I believe he just put up a Kenyan sand boa video a week ago, and I'm sure he'll be doing more stuff soon because he got a new lizard. I won't tell you what it is, but it's pretty freaking awesome. So guys, that's about it. I want to thank you again for viewing. I'm going to leave you out with just a shot of these guys, and you guys are awesome.